Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything and amazing Propagandacast from your host from Pearl, the one and only Master Propaganda here of like Defender of the Fatherland. Off here to a 2v2 on Torrente. In the north we have Frost and Walter fighting here for the German Army, Deutschland. Here with the 15th Panzer Grenadier Division. 3rd and 5th Panzer Grenadiers respectively, with a bit of Italian support here. In the south stands Suffragers and Z, fighting here for the British Empire with the 53rd Infantry Division, tasked with pushing out the Germans here of the town, no matter the cost, or Churchill's gonna really give them a stern talking to. So we've got Sappers, we've got Vickers here, we've got A&C for Suffragers, Italian Combined Arms, of course, for Walter, as for Z. We got no battle group choice yet, that we do get a dingo out there. So we're off to the races here as always. Big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for continued generous and near heroic support of the Propagandacast. Big hearty thanks, keep commenting, liking the video, subscribe immensely with the YouTube algorithm, which otherwise would like to dispose of me in some landfill. And as always, you know, just nice work there, of course, with the continued support. So we got Vickers Merc left side here, British forces diving in hard. We've got a 3rd sapper section here for Suffragers as the dingo under Z races in there, aggressively reconnoitering the German lines, spotting a half-track in there for Walter, getting flanked here by the dingo. Grenadiers here for Frost, of course, going for a fairly rapid Kettenkrad. In particular, a larger map like this, a Kettenkrad can be a quite handy choice due to, again, just, you know, longest distances and whatnot. Dingo there falling back. West side here, Vickers bring up the sappers as well. Their 2nd Vickers there for Suffragers, almost done. After they're pursuing the dingo, looking to make that a dingon in a few moments here. Sappers there, assisting the dingo versus the German mechanized infantry. Bessie air rushing force, their Kakana bolt action rifles, sniping there. Reginald from a nice, relatively safe distance. But there you go, Vickers force the Italian troops to quickly hide behind an old track. Center there, another Vickers forming up here, suppressing there Frost's MG42 and quickly dropping Reinhold there like a sack of potatoes from a Brandenburg potato elevator. I don't know if they store them in silos or something like that. Anyways, Bessier pushing forward. See, we've got 2 squads here, so a bit heavy on the Bessier, which we don't typically see as much. It's typically like 1 squad here. But again, larger maps tend to mean, like, you know, abilities like Ultra Spin is quite handy. That said, with enough upgrades, they're also like pretty decent troops on their own. Light support company up there for Volta's Bessier, though, are taking losses there. Giuseppe there drops it. Grenadiers pushing forward for the Carnot TK bolt action rifles. Mortars for Frost. West side pioneers have forgotten by Frost, though, pay the ultimate price and are absolutely gunned down by the British in cold blood. Grenadiers with the sappers, and we got double dingoes out here for Z. An interesting choice there. Meanwhile, Suffragers is making steady progress in the west because there's not really much resistance here. Both German players are effectively focused here on Z and his double dingo gambit. That's definitely one way to get your opponent's attention. Sappers bring about here, of course. Now would be a great time here for Suffragers to maybe lay down some mines. So of course, we might be going for flamethrowers. Hard to say here, but again, mines around all of these mini choke points across the end of Torento would be a great way to, you know, make things miserable for your opponent. Bessier falling back here, getting suppressed, routed. Enemy artillery bound in from the British forces. Panzer Grenadier company for Frost, thumbs up. Bessier holding up here in the train station. Kettenkrad, they're sort of forgotten. We got a 2.5 trigger for Frost. Definitely noticing more 2.5 triggers again in the meta game. I'm liking that personally. Sappers there and pioneers clashing. AMD moving up here. The Vickers quickly occupying the house here. The Vickers, of course, being a World War I vintage water-cooled machine gun. British were quite fond of it, as they could also, of course, use it to brew some tea. East side there, Kettenkrad being pounced upon by the double dingoes, like a baby in the Australian outback, and of course they utterly ruin it. Bessier forced back, artillery firing down, train station is forced to abandon here. 250 half for the Bessier support rushing in. West side here, half being forced, being upgraded to the Stummel here by Frost. Panzer Grenadiers front as well there, so Stummel is definitely also a nice pick there. Certainly will help here versus some more ensconced British forces. Prior to them, decent amount of artillery support there, of course. The Stummel is basically meant to serve as a self-propelled Leichtes Infanteriegeschütz, meaning providing, shall say, short-range artillery support. just like that, so.
We have infantry available and reserve commandant.
Very nice work there. And they would actually mount, you know, this gun on a variety of light vehicles once the Stug C and Ds basically, you know, got turned into Stug Gs. Even had some with armored cars mounting this cannon as well. Then the 250 half-track also had a version with the semi-funded cannon there. So they all found fact there. Sappers being rather pushed back. Easily a Bezier in trouble with the double dingoes. Definitely getting a lot of mileage out of these double dingoes here. As Z and Otis perspective, still no battle group is going for Humber here. Very light vehicle over approach here over to Walter, who's got 3 Bezier squads out there, plus some Panzerjägers and a 250 half-track. Mines exploding here further west there. Pioneers taking losses. Walter there is not doing too well there. Meanwhile, Albert and his squad is grabbing the western victory point. Looks like though the double dingo strat is starting to see some headaches here. German forces are approaching more aggressively. Got the Stummel supporting here the assault. And Bombard, he's trying to shoot there. Sappers drawing here. Stummel shot. Hit some crates. West side, those who Frackers remains fairly in control. Even got commandos out of form, of course, equipped with the Sten Gun Mark IIS. S standing for silenced. Got demo charge there being planned out as well there. Cheeky. Ambulance on the way there for Walter. German assaulting these finest broken through their siege lines. He's got the Humber armored cars out. And he's gone for heavy armor, actually withdrawing his dingoes now to get manpower for something else. Thumbs up to that. West side, though, Sufrakas continues to form up an obstacle here for Frost to deal with. Though, of course, he is not committing heavily to that. Humber racing down the main road here. The Humber would later see an upgrade for 3700 gun. And obviously, the British would go through a many number of armored cars throughout the war. Many of them which would be upgunned with bigger guns. We actually got a second Humber on the way there. So Z here really committing heavily to the British light vehicular strategy there. Got the biggest moving forwards here. Panzerjägers falling back there with their Panzerbüchse. 6 punning as well there for C. I would not be surprised to end up withdrawing the second dingo. They could still, of course, use it to provide support for his forces, you know, pop artillery and whatnot. But long term, I would not be surprised to see him use the light vehicle withdraw and refit there to just, you know, replace with something else. Artillery being called in here. Center there, Sappers laying down mines. Also a good place to lay down mines. Certainly Torrente is just a map that sort of really like just provides with a lot of good spots to mine sort of naturally, so you don't really have to like, you know, put a lot of effort into it because there's just many natural good choke points there for it. Panzerjäger still moving support, they're pushing back the Sappers there. Sturmgewehre laying down the law of the fatherland. Humber diving in here though, bypassing the Pack 40 somewhat, but still taking a hell of a hit here. Second Humber almost done. Panzerjäger's nearby now. We go see that Z went in a bit too hard here with his Humber and it got humbled. Absolutely blown apart there. Great kill there for the Germans. Definitely derails here Z's plan. Sturm, they're bombarding, missing hits from the 6-pounder gun. Need to withdraw that fast. Obviously, positioning-wise, it is worth noting again, he didn't really have like a lot of grace to quickly get out there, so he could have been unlucky. He could have lost the Sturm, he might still lose it, but sometimes you like want to consider like how do you get something out of the situation again if possible. Obviously, there might be a lot going on there, so it's easier said than done at times, but if possible, do try to plan ahead for how you might want to get a unit out of a situation as well. Bezier here fighting against the Sappers. The Vickers here, 6-pounder pushing forwards. Meanwhile, west side here, Sufrakas continues to push forwards. Frost again pushing up only token resistance as he focuses mostly on spawning his teammate. Bezier being pushed out. He's close again to be able to equip them with a Blade of 30. And there you go. This is big for Z. Not only just lose a Humber, his Sappers are getting ripped apart here, and his Vickers have gotten wiped. He could very much become German army equipment now. This is definitely a bigger problem here for Z. Heavy losses, Sapper section wipe, machine gun. Now in the hands of the Italians of all the things, which certainly would have been the biggest disgrace for the British because they really did not look kindly upon the Italians and saw it as a great dishonor to be, you know, taken prisoner of them or losing to them. Yeah. So, Pack 40 there firing away at the British light vehicles on the 6-pounder gun. Really needs more infantry though, as opposed to could plans like, you know, push for foot guards or something, but or a lot of sappers, but he really needs more troops right now. West side here, those Sufrakas can do heavy work. We've got the LMG commandos there with the Vickers K, which was a similar to the ND-15, a light machine gun that was basically adapted from a machine gun, no longer used in aircraft because they got upgraded with bigger guns. Fun fact. There we go, Panzer's going a few hits here. And there we go, we got the Breda Modello 30, a light machine gun upgrade there for the Bessieri, of course giving them one of the worst light machine guns of the war. Fun fact. It was basically designed with a lot of flaws in it, including that they had a tendency to jam if they can, like, you know, very easily just sand and dirt, being very easily able to enter the gun. So, again, west side here, so Frackers continue to push forwards. Frost is really just not putting much effort in. He's clearly focusing more on supporting his team on the right-hand side, and obviously, right-hand side of the map is more easy to navigate for the light vehicles and whatnot, so they kind of get that, but I feel like they're definitely making trees for Frackers to, like, slowly, you know, threaten the supply lines around here, as we're seeing here as well there. So, I feel like Frost is doing himself and his team here a bit of a disservice by trying to focus too much here. Of course, it does require that a player like Frackers can see what Frost is making as a mistake and actually exploit it. Like, he could, like, just, you know, sort of fall into the mistake and then attack in for his, or, like, attack head-on, which is a bit of a tendency some players, like, you know, tend to have, like, they tend to, like, just think, okay, well, you know, the opponent's attacking in that direction, so obviously need to attack in the exact opposite direction, so, like, just attack from any other angle where they're not ready for it. Panzer's here, we've got 2 squads of the Frost, good, he's bringing up infantry, still no battle group, definitely thinking other mechanized breakthrough, though, could be Luftwaffe, I mean, you know. Never say never. Stummel veterans you won here. Starstrummel of the Frost. Oh, he's got the Panzer Company out. 2 thumbs up. Starstrummel. Hardened veterans there of the 15th Panzer Grenadier Division. Men who have seen much combat and, of course, been heavily equipped. Nice to see that. Unless, of course, you're the opponent, in which case your thoughts are probably not nice to see that. Nice mix of commanders out there for Frackers. Definitely seeing a lot of the less used infantry in the various factions' arsenals at the moment. Commandos, Bessieri, Starstorm. I'm liking it. Interesting enough, we're not, I think, seeing much in terms of the Bredas yet for the Bessieri. Stummel joining in there. Lots of mines, of course, again, exploring the fact that opponents doing nothing to lead our mines. 2 thumbs up to Frackers. Do any taking on the outright basis? None yet, but we are in fact getting there for C. Very good for him. The Panzerjägers moving forwards there. And now we actually see here that Walter's down the flank around here now, around Frackers there. Very good. And actually, there we go. We got the Breda Modello 30 there, light machine gun. Biggest holding up there. We got the gunners with an advancing sample section. Starstorm as they advance the field. Hit straight into mine. Probably should just withdraw them for some reinforcements to get some troops to merge with them. I definitely don't think it's worth here risking a 420 manpower infantry squad, to be honest. That'd be a bit silly there by Frost. Well, mines again, just so many mines, and Frost just does not have pioneers. He doesn't have minesweepers, so he's really vulnerable to these mines. So that's definitely also something Frost needs to sort out. He needs a minesweeper. Also, if we get to come to command post, lots of mines still going off. Fritz, where's the minesweepers? Where's the pioneers? Also dead. Oh, scheiße, not again. There we go. Still no battle group for Frost. Again, getting the impression more and more this is going to be mechanized. Like he's just going to go suddenly, boom, Panthers, and build them. Could also, of course, go for a Panther 4, but we'll see. Saps more on the way there for Frackers. Still no pioneers there for Frost. We can see here, Walter's sort of more ensconced here now. We can also see the C is slightly changing axis there again, trying to attack from the same angle as the team is doing, so like maybe looking to like catch up from here and then attack the Germans from another angle. Obviously that has its risks, considering the Germans working together, but coordinated with Frackers, there could be some opportunities there. But we do get some foot guards out there, so he's definitely leveraging more elite British infantry to take on those bloody Germans and Italians. Got the foot guards there versus the Bessieri. Sappers joining as well, the flamethrowers though, noting no healing here by the way for Z's forces. That feels a bit risky there. And the foot guards, they're trying to fight all these troops at range, I think, is a little less than ideal, because they're heavily equipped with submachine guns. Frost with the Panther 4. 2 thumbs up. Foot guards, they're getting ripped apart, needs to withdraw them. And now, They were definitely heavily outgunned, and fighting at a range not exactly ideal to them. So there you go, Panther pushing forwards, no Schutzen yet. We got here grenadiers finding out here amongst the houses. Panzers could drop a grenade on the commandos. Commandos are going to creep up, maybe drop a grenade on the Panzergrenadier. We'll have to see. Machine guns and tanks trying to cover the main here. Pioneers find their way for Frost. And hopefully with minesweepers get banded out in the commandos. Legion there perforated. Panther 4, they're blasting out the British from their houses. Got the Sturm here with the Star Storm around the center. More foot guards now for Sufraka. So looking at a lot of foot guards. In the case of Sufraka, there's a fair amount of elite infantry. Mines again, just continue to mine. Very solid. Mines was there for Frost. Also very solid. Still in the battle group. Yeah, either mechanized for Panther at this point or breakthrough for Tiger. Which of the two, of course, is hard to say. Panther 4, of course, hits a mine. Of course it did. Crusader tank on the way there for Sufrakas. Of course, going for grunts might also yield explosive rewards. Got Matildas there for Z. And in fact, that's probably to see here. And to Walter, who's going for the Panzermech Commando.
The fuel point is being taken from us.
Germans have definitely managed to come back from an otherwise rough opening here. Allies definitely suffered a bit there in some unfortunate tactical engagements. And the Germans were just also quite capable of then exploiting these openings. And instead of just sitting back, they're getting too passive, they push ahead. And you make good progress, whereas the Allies seem to think after those initial successes, then, you know, the opposites seem to have struggled to, like, regain their composure and, like, footing here.
Weapon team here. You have orders.
Pushing forward with the foot guards. Thompsons with drum magazines, because I imagine those are the only ones the Americans were willing to sell to the British. Of course, the British would move towards the Sten gun. And they would also slowly, like, doing towards the right to begin testing out what would later become the Sterling submachine gun that back then was known as the Patchett machine carbine. Fun fact. Matilda there, though, versus a large bundle there of German infantry. Not a great spot to be in there for Walter's infantry. It's like something got wiped inside the house. Meanwhile, we got a counterattack moving from the flank here, Vickers, Crusaders, but we also got Panther Frost here looking to actually cut off Sufraka from assisting C. We got armor vehicle training there for Z. Vickers there in some pretty deep Worcester, source there, and they get absolutely wiped here. Vickers there destroyed. Definitely a bit of slip there by Sufrakas. Panzers are withdrawing. And we got... Wait, did he go for the Panzermech Commando and then immediately proceed to go for the support arm elements? Going for the M3040s and then artillery cover. Interesting choices there. Guess Walter just wants every potential avenue open there. Hard to say what he's exactly thinking. There you go. Foot guys went to the church here, though. That set, unfortunately for them, even is like a nice idea. The problem is there's a flamethrower squad on the other end, meaning, like, you know, they're going to have to, like, get out fast. They're going to get incinerated. Matilda moving up here. German forces withdrawing. Stummel, though, needs to be careful on the west side here. Panzers diving in. Looks like they're not paying attention. Death bit of sleep over Frost could cost them. The Panzergrenadier. Armored reserves here for Walter. Foot guards there. Ripping through those Panzergrenadier. Losses piling up here for Frost. Starstorm moving in, but they're not going to do much against Crusader here. They could, of course, do plenty against the foot guards. And there you go. Panzer squad wipe. That great wipe here for Sufrakas on Frost. Matilda here moving forward, protecting fire there from the Pack 40. And sappers there are getting executed. Losses there are piling up on both sides. The streets are ringing with the sounds of gunfire and explosions. Stars continue up here, but I'd say there's a definite date of expiration in how long they can maintain that position, as bazooka fire and 2-pounder gunfire then just slams through the windows and the doors and the walls. Trying to fall back here safely. There we go. Pack 40 to the rescue here. And we got Stu calling here for Walter. 2 thumbs up. Sturmgeschütz 3 Ausführung G. And adding machine guns to both of them. Sehr good as well. 2 thumbs up to that too. Attila slowly moving forwards here. No additional signs of armor yet here out of Z. A Maybe it's going to be Churchills. Maybe it's going to be the Black Prince. And there's Foot Guards there. They're being met with the Bersaglieri and a lot of gunfire and a few Italian insults. 6 pound guns moving forwards here. Foot Guards are quickly forced to vacate the premises. And over here to Frost again and to Suffracas. Another Crusader here out for Suffracas. No ground yet. 6 pound gun got getting ripped apart by the Bersaglieri. Until they're dealing with the advancing Italian and German forces backed up here by the 2 Sturmgeschütze. And with both anti-tankers sounding, the Matilda is now deeply exposed here to the Stuks as they dash in for Deutschland. Ripping through here, British lines. Hits a mine though. There's still 1 Stuk still operating here. Well, crucially, the anti-tanks could theoretically turn against Matilda as well. That's a pretty solid push here by Walter. Definitely caught here Z, unprepared and unready. Who gets a good shot on the Matilda? Matilda gets a shot through. Send to their commanders of base west side. Panzer goes base as well here. Stu keeps pursuing here the Matilda 2 infantry tank. Going in hard there with its 75mm Sturmkanone, though, which was pretty much the exact same as, say, a Panther Force main gun. For some reason, it got called a Sturmkanone, a Stuk. Need to fix up the other Stuk, though. Matilda actually got away there, pack being ambushed, machine cleared out, her commandos dumbing in half there, goes Starstrom to the rescue. And Frost did, in fact, go for the Tiger tank after all. He also lost both his Stummel and his Panther warhead to the British. Panzer needs to be withdrawn as well there. Frost needs to be a bit more cautious with his infantry though. And his armor. But there you go, Tigers arrived. Heavy armor supported from the final 4th Schwere Panzerabteilung. Foot Guards falling back here. That's the area there, busy. We got 1 at the ace level. Been quite a bit of good work there. Of course, might want to flop them up a bit less there. Tiger moving forward. So that's definitely going to force the British to, like, you know, maybe consider some grants now, or at least get some 17 pounder guns going. Well, a lot of Foot Guards. Shoot their flank with the Foot Guards. Panzerjäger's responding, not wildly effectively, but better than nothing. 240 bombs for 326. Tiger moving through the narrow and battered streets of Torrente. Commanders are taking a massive 88mm shell right after them. Sappers there, holding up the line. 17 pounder gun, 10% Suffracas. Sappers executed by the Tiger in cold blood. 6 pounder gun gets a shot there for the Tiger. Tanks frontal armor. Tiger slams into the Crusader there, giving the crew quite the shock and probably ruining the tea kettle in the process. Foot Guards there being met with heavy fire. Matilda moving, just laying down. Heavy fire as well in return. We got armored vehicle training as well now for Suffracas. Foot Guards narrowly avoiding getting utterly wiped here by the Germans. There's the area coming the flank of the Stuk against the LMG commandos, and the Tiger tank pushes onwards. Heavy armor there moving through the increasingly dilapidated streets of Torrente. Meanwhile, we do get a ground clear out of Z. 2 thumbs up. Do take hits here from the ground and its countless guns. Matilda is definitely suffering heat as well. And there goes Stuk down. That's definitely a good win there for the British, and we got artillery support they called in, or air support. Oh, it's the artillery lord that they called in. And that rains down death amongst Walter's positions. Grant explosives, of course, dashing in here. Almost got the 2nd Stuk. Tiger, those responding to this. Stuk desperately trying to go. Panzerjäger moving up here. Almost got the Stuk. Tiger arriving on the flank of the Grant. Sappers, Matilda also scouting here before the might of Deutschland. Hauptmann Fritz Weber slams through the Allied lines like a brick through a candy store's window. Matilda there called in against the Tiger. Matilda down and no match for the Tiger tank. In the center, that Crusader holding line against advancing German and Italian forces. Foot Guards and commanders counterattack, though, pushing through the narrow streets here. Panzers there trying to hold back and allow the Italians to lay down heavy fire there, but it's not working out too well there for them. East side here, the Tiger continues to pursue the Grant, though escapes here. Got the Starstorm and the Panther moving westwards here. Commandos and Foot Guards clearing up the streets here of any forces. There we go. Double mortar, half check spotted by the Crusader, but the Panther 4 here out for Frost. Force the Crusaders to reconsider its positioning. And further up north, the other Crusader diving in there. Sufraka still not considering anything like a Grant tank. Commander swinging in and going for the Starstorm. Backed up a few depleted foot guards. Definitely need to get those Starstorm out there before... Oh, they definitely are not going to start anything anymore. And there you go. Snare off here. Panther 4 getting swamped with the Crusader tank. Tiger nearby could support, but is too slow to respond here. Oh, Panther 4 bounces a shot. Tiger moving in, engaging. There we go. Crusader is knocked out. Foot guards, ooh, lost their nerve there. More foot guards here for Z. Out to C and to Volta.
Our fuel point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Grant moving in here for C. Blasting away there with his guns at the German and Italian forces here. 234, 288. Got the northern point here with the sappers, and we got their recon artillery out for Z. Tiger moving forward, C. Shots ramming into it. Pretty bold here by Frost and the Tiger tank complete or near completely unsupported. Then we got Volta there moving up his best area now to support the Tiger tank. Good teamwork there. We've even got the Stuke rushing in now. Taking cover there behind the church. He's probably hoped to bait the Tiger tank within the more effective range of his foot guards, the bazookas, and then probably hit them with the veterans once it's started up there. But Frost there, at least for now, is appearing to realise that moving in his Tiger tank too aggressive there will result in exactly that. Sappers getting blasted. We got a lot of air support here, but nothing for them to really shoot at. And British forces withdrawing here, a bit further away from the church. 197 to 188. Best area rushing forwards again. Spotting in the Vickers. Got the mortar after they're clearing out any lines of British resistance. There you go. We got to see where the second Grant, even as his first Grant, has hit Veteran 2. And takes a massive hit here from the Tiger tank. Starts from the west side, catching the commando squad here. Commander's about to wipe out the stars from here if Frost isn't careful. True, they're getting engaged with the foot guards. Second Grant has arrived here for Z. It's actually finally going for a field infirmary. Bit surprised it took him that long. There's almost half an hour into the match here. Foot guards considering flanking the Tiger tank. Shots, though, go flying off there as they impact upon the frontal armour. Meanwhile, east side here, Grunts are blasting away here through the German lines. Walter's best area are forced to give ground here.
Point is being taken
In the face of the sheer gunnage that these Grunts can lay down. Got the clear anti-aircraft tank there. Looks like he's going to go for the Black Prince, because at this point he could definitely have gone for Churchill tanks. So I suppose also with the Tiger tank out and the fact, you know, the DAK player could also be planning Tiger tanks. In fact, it looks like very much, you know, going for the Black Prince does make a fair amount of sense here for C. Even if it never really saw any service in the war, of course. I think that was a questionable move still. Oh well. West side swimming forward to the foot guard, pushing back the Pioneers. Starstorm holding out. Brandler goes on its own here. Engaging the Tiger head on. Walter's very close to the Tiger himself. Just a bit more to go. Second Grant here dealing with Italian troops here. Supported by a smattering of German forces. More foot guards here for C. And we got the 17-pounder gun here for Sufrakas. Crusader pushed back here by the Panzer IV under Frost command. And there you go, Tiger to the rescue. Victory points wise, the Allies can have a good lead over the Germans. There we go. Tiger tank number 2 out here, this time for Walters. That is 2 Tiger tanks arriving out to the front line to give the Allies an absolute nightmare to deal with. And there you go, Grant going in hard. We got the 17-pounder gun here on the flank, slamming into the Tiger tank side armor here. Forcing Frost to quickly get the Tiger tank out of there because it's taking a lot of damage very fast. Of course, with second Tiger tank guiding, besides, potential Black Prince, might see also be considering a 17-pounder gun of his own. We'll have to see. Very judiciously withdraw the Grant here, even as the second Tiger tank is pushing forwards here. There's a lot of heavy armor there on the Germans. The Pentagon uses the foot guards, and the Crusader tank here quickly forced to withdraw back to Frost. He's running up infantry fast still. Support weapons over to Zufrakas. Got some command as well as a lot of foot guard sections, plus a 17-pounder gun, the Crusader tank here. There's the area there, met with fierce fire from the Grant and the Vickers, but there you go, Tiger tank number 2 pushing forwards. Needle weapons for Frost. And there you go. We got a bombing run here from Frost. It is the incendiary bombing run here. And we got here a response with the sword flares out of Zufrakas. An interesting choice, but you don't see too much of. Will he actually utilize it is the bigger question, I think, here for Zufrakas at the moment. Will he utilize it? Will he really go for it? Meanwhile, Nebuff's almost on there for Frost. Got the foot guards here. We got an ambulance running around pretty fearless. So then again, up against the British, not the Americans. Even if the British are, of course, a bit casual about the whole, not shooting ambulances thing. Well, Reginald, it's more of a suggestion. We don't have to do it.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Nebuff, they're ready for Frost. Got ace punch being engaged for the Crusader command as well here. Finding around the center is fierce here. Tiger, Pantherfall, they're laying down the law against the foot guards. Armored Sarge codes, quick consideration here for Frost armor. Starstorm ready 2 here. Foot guards narrowly avoid total annihilation here. And the Grants in the east here slowly again inching forwards. Backed up by 3 sapper section of the foot guards. Needle effort joining into the party now here. We got the 17-pounder gun quickly escaping counter battery fire plus a Starstorm squad. Thumbs up, this is a fracas. Fairly well handled. Now, of course, with the 17-pounder gun pushed in. We got both Tigers descending upon sea here.
The victory point is being taken from us.
Like terrorists out of a fairy tale here. Blasting through the Allied lines like something out of a propaganda movie. German, of course. Sappers there, foot guards, under heavy fire from the 2 Tigers. Infantry's getting decimated, crushed by the twin terrors of Deutschland. Foot guard section almost swapped out to take 2 hits from a Tiger tank. Assault continues to push forwards here to decimate and devastate the Allied lines here. C is getting absolutely crushed here by the double Tiger push. 17-pounder gun is back in position, sort of here, but can't easily hit the German armor. We got an ace Tiger there out of Frost as well. 2 thumbs up. Crusader diving him because if Frost loses, Pentagon squad has already lost his Starstorm. Frost infant losses remain quite intense. Anissa, I do think, will play some of those. Somehow, though, the ace Panzergrenadier squad does survive that. His Nebuff crew that does not, and his Pioneers get wiped. Again, he's going for more Pioneers. Unsurprisingly. Tiger Pantherforming to assist here. Crusader, they're getting spotted. And could go down there. We almost got one more shot. That Crusader is gonna Crusade no more. And kaboom. Zufrakas with a ground of his own. We got C's Grants coming up here again, flanking the Stube. We got the other Tiger engaging them. Scoring another glorious hit for Das Vaterland there. On the Grant there. Now they're smashing hit here. Stukas got Chief Betsy 2 thumbs up. Meanwhile, Frost Armored Fist here is advancing here through the center, gunning down British forces as they go. And now Zufrakas is also running an infantry. There's definitely a bit of an issue with the infantry position among several of the players here. Foot guards, though, they're slamming as many bazookas as they can onto the Tiger. In fact, we got 3 bazooka sections here out of Z. Plus 2 Grants. That is a pretty gun-heavy force there. Tiger tank is getting swarmed there with rockets. There's the area supporting here, but the Tiger needs to get out of there. Schnell. There you go. Actually pop the S-mine launcher. Been a while since we've seen that one. 2 thumbs up. The Tiger tank here is narrowly surviving. Foot guard section. Oh. Definitely got pushed a few feet under there. Another Grant there on the way for Zufrakas. Pushing forwards here. Back. 17-pounder gun got wiped as well, it seems. We got a naval blockade activated here to just prevent them from grabbing any points there, buying time. Cheeky play there by Sofrakas. Cheeky. Armored sides go for Frost finally. Thumbs up. Sofrakas, though, needs more troops. And, of course, more grants. Armored sides goes with the Frost. Stu there holding up here. And to Walter. And to Z. Guess he's just not going to bother with any of the Churchills then. Or maybe he is. But so far he hasn't like made a pick in terms of abilities here. Stu, Grant here finding out south side here. We got Neil Fine landing, danger close here to the Grant here, and all of the sappers working on it. Like Brandon's going, maybe we should relocate while being bombarded by the Germans. Oh, don't be silly, Peter. What's the worst that's gonna happen? You got incendiary bombardment there. Grant's flanking in here. Ace level Grant here flanking the Pack 40 crew here. Gunning them down. Pack crew scrambling to get out of there. Ambulance also hightailing out of there so the Americans were about to descend upon them. And their pack crew there is gone. Meanwhile, second pair of Grants moving forward. So that's 4 Grants in the field. Panther force with armored sides goes moving in here. Tiger. Stu could move, maybe counterattack as well here. Other Tiger hanging back for repairs. Tiger there getting blasted by the 2 Grants. Third Grant flanking in here. Need to withdraw the other Grant. Panther force funding up with the Ace Grant. More foot guards here for Z. He's going for 3 foot guards again. Looked like briefly thought he was actually 4 foot guards, but that's me being silly. Flag 36 for Walter. And there you go. Loiter going in here. Rockets going down. Infantry bunched up too closely. Getting murdered here by the murderous British RAF pilots. Dropping their rockets wherever they go. Or fly, I guess. Tiger tank narrowly survives this encounter with the British Yarbors, or Yak Bumpers. But the Germans are just, shorten it into Yarbors. Fun fact, by the way. Fun fact. There we go, wipe the Needlewerfer. Tiger, Panther 4 engaging here the Grants. C loses one of his Grants here, left burning. By the wayside. And there you go. Grant down, both Grants complete. Huge blow there to Z. And now we also have the Flak 36 up, meaning the the Germans now have 2 Tigers and a Flak 36, just in terms of 88mm guns in the field here. Z going for 17-pounder guns himself, no Black Prince for him. Things are heating up here in many ways. Germans are really on low victory points, so theoretically the Allies can sort of keep getting away with this to an extent, but it does also feel like this time to say run out of slack to work this off with. Pushing in there with the Flak 56 here. Foot guard section about to get wiped out. It seems like C is starting to make some more miscalculations here. That was a foot guard section that could have been, saved. Vegas here, the joining in. Got 67 here versus 240. And now we got Bezier, the bazookas. There you go, Panther forming in. And we got a Stu here out of Frost. 2 thumbs up. Stu Jeeves Schütze. Grant's flanking in. Tiger moving up the 8th level. Panther 4 striking off the shots here. Z is definitely in for a sea of trouble. And a rough sea of that. SS men are getting hunted down here with the German Panzerwaffe here. Stooks and Panther Force laying down the law of the Third Reich. C with his own 17-pounder gun here. Tigers once more working in unison here. Sappers in for an absolute hell of a gauntlet here. 2 Tigers just laying down heavy fire there. Sappers there are about to get wiped. Down they go. C paid a heavy price for that failed engagement and some questionable preservation here. And that really now means Sofrakas is about to, again feel the hammer of Das Vaterland here. Grants there being hunted down here by this behemoth of steel, and there you go. Another Grant laid out like a disposable lighter. Sappers almost wiped out. Got that 17-pounder gun with nothing to support. It's pretty in a bad spot. There we go. The Stu here, hold down, though no pin-up machine gun. Definitely want that going, I'd argue. 47 to 133 here. Allied forces in a bit of a precarious position. Now you got another 17-pounder gun out for Soufrakas. We got the Flak 36 as well. Germans absolutely now willing to fight as hard as they have to for any of the points here. Advancing on the remaining victory point yet to be German. 47 to 124. Back here to Frost, we still do some more Starstorm, and to Soufrakas, who could well do with more of everything, really. Armour and infantry. Becker's taken out. So we got two 17-pounder guns now on the field here for the Allies. Panther 4 hold down. Truck is being used to draw fire, allowing the 17-pounder gun to actually fire back at the tanks there. That's a pretty expensive strategy there for Soufrakas, and particularly there's no way to get his 17-pounder gun out of there once the German panzer guns, of course, realise it's there and just meant to clear it out. So that's, I think, a bit of a miscalculation there by Soufrakas. Bit of a miscalculation. Sappers, foot guards moving up here. Emmons nearby. And they're going sending a bombardment here, though, from Frost. Right into the Allied lines here. Creating a small miniaturized Inferno. Like Dante's Inferno, but close. And there you go, Nilov joining into as well. Supporting Crew's Underseas Command, getting absolutely roasted. And there you go, Bang Grenade on the 17-pounder gun being crewed again. Foot guards definitely almost took a blast as well. Tiger Panther forming up here. Grants, 17-pounder firing it. Tiger tank down to less than half health. We've got artillery calling on it. Tiger clears it out here. And there you go, artillery support here from Walter is raining down high explosive death from on high. And another Grant is gone. What an absolutely brutal battle here. And there goes Soufrakas, drops out, and that it is GG, game over. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely intense 2v2 here. Germans managed to turn around there again. Allies really did well early game, but struggled, I think, to turn into like a more solid mid to late game, and after that seemed to time struggle. And they were really close to them nonetheless, but there seemed to be a bit of discoordination there. And I think a lack of follow-up that I think a lot of the Germans like, more aggressively turn things around. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. You'll learn something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell a friend, tell a family. As always, you can support the podcast by donating on Patreon. This is Imperial St. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.